All right, welcome to a conversation between father and son. I have Everett here. Go ahead and say hi.
Hi, guys.
All right, Everett is 11 years old.
That I am.
Just turned 11 in April, so freshly 11.
Freshly 11.
All right, Everett, I have some questions here
Oh?
to
Okay.
ask an 11-year-old boy.
Mm.
This comes to us from Google.
Alright.
What has been the best part of your day so far?
Gringos was really good.
It was
Yeah.
like a good quesadilla. The chicken quesadilla, especially.
Yeah, that's good. Chicken quesadilla is good.
Let's see here. How did you spend your free time today?
I drew a little bit and mainly watching stuff on my iPad and, playing games.
Oh, that's true.
Not very much Roblox, though.
Not a lot of Roblox today?
No, not really.
I guess Grayson isn't awake either. Usually you play with him.
Yeah, he might not be awake. He really should be awake by now.
I hope he's awake.
Yeah,
What is it, 1:12 p.m. right now?
yeah.
I
Jeez.
really hope he's awake.
Yeah.
Let's see. Ooh, here's a good question. What's a skill or a hobby you're interested in learning or improving?
Skill or hobby
Mhm.
Okay, skill or hobby.
It's a tough question.
It is.
We can skip that one.
Okay.
What about this one? This one's pretty easy. What makes you happy?
What makes me happy?
Mm-hmm.
Funny stuff. I like funny stuff.
Like what? What kind of funny stuff?
Like funny books, like Dave Pilkey books. Those
That's
make
true.
me happy.
Any books in particular? Like which Dave Pilkey books?
Like the Dogman books in particular, I think.
Oh,
like
yes.
the Big Jim series. That's new. Yeah.
Okay. All right, here's a good one. What is your favorite memory from the past year?
The past year.
Yeah.
Well, I remember like in January or February, one time whenever it was snowing, I'm not particularly sure on which month it was, but it was when it was that really big snowstorm, and
Yeah.
so I had this idea. I would get some grape drink mix, and okay, so what I would do, I went in the backyard, got some top snow,
Okay.
put it into a cup, and I went back inside, and I filled that cup with grape drink mix, and so it was like a snow cone, basically.
Oh, like a grape snow cone.
Yeah, but
Sounds good.
it was basically floating around in the drink mix, so yeah.
What was floating around? The snow?
Yeah, the snow was floating around in the grape drink mix.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
All right, Everett, what is your favorite thing about being 11 years old?
My favorite thing.
Yeah.
Okay. It's that I get to go into 6th grade and have a locker and switch between periods.
Oh, that's right. This next year will be pretty big.
Yep, pretty big.
So you won't be staying in the same class all day. Instead, you'll be going to multiple classes.
Yeah, that's gonna be crazy. And I know that in reading, we're gonna have book reports, which I am not very happy about.
I think you'll do pretty good at book report.
Yeah, Yeah, probably.
Yeah, back in the day, we used to do book reports and get free pizza from Pizza Hut.
Awesome.
What was it called? Like Accelerated Reader Program?
Ooh.
Get a free, like, little personal pan pizza, the little small one.
Yeah.
That was always really cool. I don't think I ever got one of those. I was a horrible reader. I just didn't read very much.
What did you usually do?
Whenever I was at home and stuff.
Well, like at school, maybe?
Normal school stuff. I don't think they didn't force us to read too much. It was more just the accelerated reader thing. It seemed like an extra. But I do remember having to read in class and then answer a whole bunch of questions, like at a test,
Yeah.
like reading comprehension. I do remember that.
Yeah.
And that was really hard, especially on the end of the year test, whenever you'd have to read it yourself and then fill in the bubbles. I did really bad at that.
Oh, that, it seems kind of like with that, adventures in nature quizzes we were doing. I did not like those. So, like, that's the reason I have a pretty bad grade in reading, even though I am very good at reading.
You are.
Like you would have to read a story, and they were not very short. It didn't really feel like.
No.
And there were a lot of things that you had to memorize. Like, it was like you have to, like, there are parts in the story that you would have to memorize on the test.
Oh, yeah.
There were only like a few of those I actually did pretty good on.
I don't do well when there are a whole lot of details in a story like that, where you have to remember names and then
Like numbers.
numbers. I was never good at numbers.
Yeah, I would usually get a lot of the questions wrong on those.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, it's summertime now, so you don't have to worry about school.
thank goodness.
Got summer camp. When's camp coming up for you? I'm looking at a calendar right now. It's in couple of weeks, actually.
A couple weeks.
So 1, 2, 3, really 3 weeks, and you're at camp.
Yeah. Be going without Dad this time.
I'm not going this year. That's right. They had enough help. They didn't need me this year.
Yeah.
That'll be weird. I've gone with you every year. You've gone to camp, except for this one.
Yeah.
That'll be weird.
I'm gonna try to tell the bedtime story of Sam the Clam and Larry the Lobster.
Yes, that's right.
Yes.
I think that'll be a good one. Well, all right. This has been conversation between Everett and his dad. We could upload this to your YouTube channel if you wanted to.
Yeah, we could.
A little podcast and see if it gets very many views or listens,
Yeah.
so to speak. Let's see. It's currently 1:19. Madeline should be here to pick you up.
Yeah.
Your mom.
My mom.
Your mom in like
My mom.
40-ish minutes. So, anything else you want to say before we end the podcast? Any final thoughts, words of wisdom from an 11-year-old?
Well, if you find your green and that's different from what you thought you were, it's fine.
That'll make you think. I like it. Well, Everett, it's been good talking to you.
Yeah. Good.
I'll never talk to you again. So, I'm glad we had this one recorded conversation.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see you later. Bye.
Bye.